There's only one correct number. Oh, this much. Dead. I'm a master of the game. Hello, what's up, Mesa Falcons? It's me at CGB. Today in the arena, our return to Brawl is going to kick off with a bang, an explosion, a molten pinnacle of... What the hell is this? What? I did something one should never, ever do. I went to the Brawl section of the top performing best win rate decks on untapped.gg. And the first thing I saw was a deck that was literally Corrupted Conviction, Cauldera Breaker, Crucias as Commander, 97 land. They were all basic, actually. The work I put in, unquote work I put in on the list, was including non-basic lands so that the swamps could also be mountains. What are we doing? How is this possibly a deck? How is this a 74% win rate deck in Brawl? I can't believe it's come to this. We'll just go card by card. Crucias, Titan of the Waves, lets you, at the beginning of your end step, discard a card. If you do, you get a treasure. You choose Ambitious or Expedient. If you chose Ambitious, seek a card with greater mana value than the discarded card. That's the part we'll focus on. The other part, not important. If you discard a land, and we have 97 of them, so you should have one in your hand. If you discard a land and choose to seek something of greater mana value, and you only have 2 hits in the whole deck, you're gonna hit one of them. And then the next time you use Crucias' ability on the next end step, you're gonna hit the other. So if you have a 2-card combo and it's castable and it OTKs, wins the game, 1 turn kills, then yes, you can play Crucias. And you can play 97 lands. In this case, the card is another alchemy card. Something alchemy, complaint alchemy. Cauldera Breaker is a 3 red artifact creature golem. It's a 6/6 with trample. When it enters the battlefield, exile all mountains from your deck. Deal that much damage to target creature. Well, this deck has like around 90, something ridiculous. Okay, so when you play this, you exile nearly your entire deck, except for these swamps that may or may not still be in the deck. If you fetch them out with Vista or Delta, they might not even be there. And a couple of these other lands. There's a cavern, there's a command tower, there's some of these fetch lands. But it fetches out all the other lands, and you end up with a deck that's like 6 to 8 cards. Then it says, when Cauldera Breaker dies, put all the lands onto the battlefield. Boom. Like 90 lands on the battlefield. Shuffle 4 cards named Volcanic Geyser into your deck. These are red, instant speed, X. Deal X damage to any target. When you have 80 some mountains, that's 80 damage to face. And those get shuffled into your deck, but then you draw 2 because of the stacking of the triggers, the order. You draw 2 off the Corrupted Conviction. And because of the order, if you brought in the Raucous Theater, which most of the time you will get to Surveil as well. So you have like a really good chance. Every draw, every card you look at is almost a 50-50 chance to hit a Volcanic Geyser. There's a really good chance that you will draw that Volcanic Geyser right off the Corrupted Conviction, and the opponent will die right there. If somehow that fails, you can play Crucias again, and you can use Crucias' ability to go get a Volcanic Geyser into your hand and then fire that at the opponent all in the end step because you have all that mana. I can't believe this. People ask in the comments what a glass cannon is. Let me define the term glass cannon, at least in Magic the Gathering as I understand it. A deck that does one thing, only one thing, and that absolutely cannot win if you deny it the one thing. In this case, if you exile the Cauldera Breaker, if you counter the Cauldera Breaker, like if either of those things happen, or if this somehow gets removed from your deck, the game is over. The rest of the time, the opponent might just be dead. And it is absurd to think that such a strategy can get a 74% win rate. Imagine this deck for doing your dailies. Imagine this as a budget player. It's 2 mythics and a common and then land. Like I said, the version that had that win rate had all basic land in it. 13 swamp, the rest mountain. Guys, is this Magic the Gathering? How can we say Brawl's a real format? But it is, and I love it. We're going to show you how it works. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Well, I'm pretty sure that's not a keep. My hand evaluation skills have been rusty. There we go. Oh, it's got the breaker in hand, so we only need one fetch with the Crucias? That's like cheating. Watley, Poet of Unity, something dinosaurs. Okay. This wants to get a swamp so that there are less swamps in my deck. You'd think you'd want to get a dually land, but the breaker pulls those out. You can wait. We can just make him wait. Just make him wait. We also don't want to fetch first because we actually want to draw the swamp. Yes, we do. We want to draw the swamp. You don't want to decrease your odds. That way they're not in the deck after breaker. It's a different way of looking at the whole thing. Here we go. Crucias. How's this gonna work? Greater. There's the corruption. Need 7 total mana to do the combo. Opponent will cultivate. Sure. Land happens. Will we be able to get them to tap out though? They don't think I'll block. I'll block. I'm brave. I think I'm slowing myself down here, but I'm slowing them down too. We don't get anything for that. We just ramp a treasure. If they have removal, we want it used on Crucias. Okay, they got a dino. It's a powerful dinosaur. It has ward, so the Cauldera breaker won't, you know, break it. The opponent should definitely know something's up. I've Cruciased for nothing the last 2 turns. But will they leave anything in the mana pool? Gishath. Oh god. Oh god. Well, they tapped out. They did it right. I will block. Now, let's see what dinos they put on the field. And do any of them mess with our combo? They get to put any of these on the battlefield. There's a Dreadmaw. They get to draw 4 cards. That's busted. That's really good. Is it this good? 79 mountains. Boom. Whoa. All right. Put that in the bin. 8 cards. There's the geyser we hit. There's only one correct number. Oh. Wow. Nice gish app. Gish my app. Snap keep. Not kidding, actually. I mean, what else could you expect? You want to watch me mulligan it a few times? We're up against Rowan, Scion of War. That deck can absolutely pop off. Also probably runs removal spells. This could be an issue for Crucias. Okay. Nothing yet. Let's see if they remove it. No. No, you did not. Definitely a hold your nose moment right there. Opponent wants to drop a commander. Yeah, let's attack. They won't block. take a chunk out of that life total. And let's see if they can kill us. You kill me, or I might kill you. Spells cost 3 less. You know, if they use their commander's ability. Here it comes. But I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't think they can just torment me out of the game, but all right. Stormkiln Artist. Definitely potential for a storm turn. Uh-huh. Pirate's Pillage. Yep, let's go. Look at that. Going mana positive. How far can they go? We needed 2 turns with our commander to kill. Maybe the opponent only needs 1. Sunbird's Invocation. Dark Tutelage. Okay, that doesn't help much. It whiffs on the Sunbirds. You need another turn for that to work. And it looks like they might pass here. Combat. No block. They might have a removal spell, but they don't get the cost reduction right now, so they really only have 1 mana. It's like they're thinking about maybe they have Fatal Push. Well, let's see if it can handle a Cauldera Breaker. Uh-huh. $80 mountains, no big deal. Target the commander. Bolt bend the target. I'm curious what they send it to. Actually, you know what? They've got 1 mana. I shouldn't have even given them this mana. Let's go for it now. That was not the ability you wanted to bolt bend, I must say. I could have done this without them having this treasure on the stack, but we'll see if it matters. Theater. There's 10 cards. 4 of them are Geyser. Geyser's on top. Draw 2. Fire at will, Commander! How much? This much. Care to bolt bend? Dark Ritual. Interesting. Dead. Oh, the desire for style points. It could have cost me if they came up with another way to stop that, and then I don't have the mana to geyser them again. But, you know, some things are just worth it. Keep Rowan again. Pew pew. Okay. Let's see if Rowan can get there this time. Duress me, I dare you. Actually, if they saved a Duress or a Mind Spike or something like that until after I used Crucias the first time, that would be pretty bad. Magda. Okay. Magda's pretty good. We go greater. We hit Conviction. option to block. If I do, I can use the treasure to recast. Then I have 4 mana and a treasure, and the next turn, 5 mana. It's not enough to do the combo. I can't block. Commander. It's a big setback for both of us if they block, so I don't think they will. A little less life for them to play with on their turn. Boom. All right. See what they can do. Can they win? Rowan is one of the commanders that can do it. Oh yes, the world is at your fingertips. Oh, I love that. Well, I don't know if I love it, but yeah. Get it done. Okay, so everything costs 5 less. What do you do with that? What have you? Oh yeah, here we go. Trying to... Another deck trying to combo. Looks like they might be out of stuff, though. They do get another treasure. Yeah? Okay, Defiler. Pass. I don't know if that's good enough. "79 Mountains, check. Defiler of Instinct dead. Corrupted Conviction. Sack that. Pay 2 life, why not? That is not a Volcanic Geyser, and bingo. Childish? You better believe it. I'm a master of the game. Clearly. Kaikar, Wind's Fury, Jeskai, Storm stuff. I should mulligan a hand like this to see if I can get some of the non-basics, more of the non-basics in hand, right? Yeah. Again? Sure, why not? Okay. Turned out to be a fool's errand, as I just put more mountains into my hand. But the more of the non-mountain cards that you can get into your opener, the less likely you'll draw them when you're trying to win. Okay. Well, there's the command tower. That's like the one optimization thing I guess I can do on the mulligan. Enthusiastic Mechanaut. And a free Terrarian. Okay, our opponent's also a combo deck. Considering that they're on the play, and that they very much can run removal. Jesus. Don't you want to play your commander first? I guess they're concerned about removal from me? Do they run interaction or do they just run eggs? Let's find out. I need 2 turns with this commander out. I don't know if I'm going to get it there. Conviction? You gotta have conviction in Magic the Gathering. A card. Okay, 2 mana artifacts are now free. This has to be an eggs deck, right? They're just gonna dirtle draw, dirtle draw, dirtle draw. Oh, that's all you got? Thought you'd do better than that. Okay. Sure. Combo fetchies. Is it commander time? It's Paradox Engine. It's key. Okay. See if they find a value card out of the key that can basically make them go off. They discarded a draw spell? I guess they don't have the mana to cast it. Okay, the One Ring. Gotcha. Yep. I mean, that seems real good. Now they just need something else to play. Is their last card or the card they get with the ring castable? Yep, that's a scoop. That's how you lose. Go second and never get a turn 5. On the play, I want the theater in the deck to help make sure that I draw the volcanic geyser. So we mull this, and we have to mull this, which is fine. You can go down to like 4 cards and be fine, right? There, this is great. The bog. I don't think my hand is bad. Look, slow lands. I have so many things I could be playing. Oh! Ouchie. Well, that's a really good card against us. Do nothing until turn 5. Is that too slow? In Brawl? Probably. Okay, do they have lands? They do. Commander time? Wonder how oppressive the rest of the deck is. They need room for their shrines, right? Breaker? Breaker ready to rumble. Pay 1, destroy. Okay. Darn. Again. Combo next turn, maybe. Let's see. Is it time for Go Shintai? Calyx. Gross. Strong. They don't want to attack here because they can just kill this. Oh, okay. They're gonna make it a frog. All right. Well, definitely block now if you attack. All right, they tapped out. So, GG's. Maybe. Let's find out. Boom. Surveil, graveyard, and draw 2. There it is. Still childish. Never stop being a child. Adult life is pretty lame. Oh my god, this deck. Roxanne. Here come the meteors. The cavern? Nope. I don't know. I just want some lands that I can't pull out of my deck. Well, we can pull the Sulphurous Mire out, but it's fine. If we have non-mountain lands in the opener, it makes it a little more likely that Corrupted Conviction will draw the Volcanic Geyser when we actually combo. But that's such a minor point. It's barely a point. Ren's Resolve. Going right to work over here. Uh-huh. Oops, I'll ramp the deck. Aren't there a lot of other commanders you could play if that's your strategy? I guess green mages don't know what else to do with their life. Might as well ramp today. My colors don't do anything else. Uh-huh. Roxanne. Shoots Crucias with the meteorite. Roxanne. All right. Gonna do it again, I'm sure. But let's go secure combo. Then we probably can't go next turn because we don't have enough mana. We'll need one more mana. Or we could play the breaker. Actually, against red-green? Against red-green, there's no way they exile this, right? I guess they could elk it. That would be bad. That would be really bad. But I think we just, yeah, I think we just drop the breaker on them. Dude, what's gonna happen? How does this work? What am I doing? Primal Vigor. Wow. Uh-huh. Just, come on now. Play your magic cards. Could anything take you longer? We all know you're just gonna dirtle around anyway. Pick up your rocks. Throw them at places. Wow, look at them go. Gotta look at their top card. Gotta put it in hand or graveyard. Really hard to do. Tough choices. Tough choices. Gotta stare at their hand some more. Okay. Wow. Thank you for all of that. Here's a Cauldera breaker. Bang to Roxanne. Take 80. All right. Can they remove this without triggering the death trigger? That's the question. I'll get a beverage refill. Oh my God, they're still going. Ha! 3! They get 6 because of Primal Vigor. Oh my God, we're still going. You are pointless. You are so pointless right now. What are you gonna do? Uh-huh. Fun deck. Die. All they've got to do is exile the Cauldera or counter the Crucias a few times. I guess it's true that I'll never miss a land drop. So they have to have a lot of removal and they have to have a clock to stop me. How good could this deck possibly be though? 74% win rate? Are you kidding? That's crazy. You're telling me 74% with 1,700 matches played. You're telling me 74% of Brawl players can't interact with this. No counter spell plus clock. No instant, not enough instant speed removal. No way to exile the Cauldera. Nothing? Let's see what this is. Clement, Novice Acolyte. I mean, yeah, that's 2 less mountains in the deck. So you're probably looking at like a 7-card deck. 7-card deck once we do the Cauldera Breaker. Creature cards in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. Hand buff in the command zone. Maybe this opponent will play some cards that stop me. Try to save the Bloodstained Mire till the last second to crack it, since we already have the command tower. You want every chance you get of drawing into the basic swamps so that they don't clog your deck later. Look, I'm trying to find every little edge to playing this to convince myself it's not just stupid combo go burr. And you know what? I haven't convinced myself that. I fully believe it's stupid combo go burr. It might be the dumbest deck I've ever seen. Let's see what creatures you got there. Ooh, green-white creature cards. Ooh, look at their stats. He's so strong. Strong and aggressive. Yeah, okay. Combo assembled. That was fun. Now let's see. Do they have any mana open? Will they interact? They play a dinosaur. That's cool. These can tap for green because they have counters on them. Okay. You want some? Come get some. Both, huh? And you tapped out? Why not? Opponents like, turn 2, I play creature. Turn 3, I play creature. Turn 4, I play creature. And then you die. Basic swamp out of the deck. This takes so long to find them. Break it. $81. Bam. Convict. Surveil land. Get a little look. Yep, it's there. Draw 2. Bam. Another one bites the dust. They just wanted to play some cool creatures. Something alchemy. Today's Mesa Falcon member shout out goes to Stephen Pettingill. Wow, Mesa Falcon member shout out. That like rolls off the tongue. I could get used to this. The rebrand is going oh so well. Steven, you're cool. I hope that you're enjoying early access to videos like these. Talk about a deck you want to know about its existence before everybody else sees it. Now you know you can set out there with the goal to beat it. I hope it's going well. Anyway, how did I do playing this deck? I went 7-4 overall, 64% win rate, 86% on the draw, 25% on the play. I mean, I still can't. I guess I can believe it's above 50%. I struggle to believe it's above 60%. Seeing it above 70% blew my mind. But this is the format. Guys, you're disappointing me. You gotta play interaction. The slightest interaction, and then you mulligan to it. And honestly, think about it. When you play against this deck, it doesn't matter if you mulligan to 3. If one of those cards is Swan Song, you're gonna win. It's that simple. So, you know what? Interaction, understanding, realizing what the opponent might be up to when they queue up with Crucias, right? And you see what happens. I mean, Crucias is a good commander, and there are other builds of it than this, but if you start seeing an above normal amount of Crucias on ladder, they might be playing this, and maybe you should make sure you have some interaction so you don't fold. That's my wish by making this video. Hopefully I've shared it with you, because I agree, this is a stupid combo deck, but it is funny. It is funny that we play a game, Magic the Gathering, where something like this can happen. Anyway, I hope that you got something entertaining, enjoyable, enlightening out of this. It's good to be back in Brawl. It's weird to be back in with such a bizarre deck, but I want to thank you. Thank you for watching this video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.
Please don't target me or any permanent I control. I will cry. My tummy hurts and my hand is bad. 100% jank. For a limited time only, get your hands on one of these exclusive shirt designs. Only on sale until May 13th. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.